Hello everyone, welcome finally back to another season. Well, I say season, it's actually pre-season at the moment of Harrowby United. This is the second pre-season match, which is Harrowby United versus Dunkirk FC. And I don't have any team sheet because apparently, according to Harrowby, they are trialling and rotating players. But it seems like both teams are getting ready to do the kickoff and should be getting started very shortly. Just making sure that the watches are synced, making sure the players are in position. Make sure that the linesman is in position. And we are underway here at the Harrowby Stadium. Dunkirk already on the ball here. And that's going to go off there for a goal kick to Dunkirk. I'm trying a new sound recording thing here. I hope turning my phone off doesn't destroy it. Basically, a few weeks ago I found my in-ear headphones. So I've connected those to my phone, and hopefully I can I'm recording off an app, and then I can hopefully transfer that and hopefully overlay that. So I don't know if that's going to be easier, if it's going to be better quality. I guess I'll assess how that is when I come to edit this. Speaking of which, I'm recording this. Well, it's a Tuesday evening match. It may not seem it because the sun's out, but obviously we are in summer. It's the 8th of July as of recording this. And the reason why I'm saying the date is because I don't know when I'm going to be able to upload this because I'm going to be busy tomorrow. Thursday is really the only opportunity I have ready to edit it, so we'll just have to see how that goes. And hopefully I've set a stopwatch as well, so hopefully I should roughly know where in the match we are. So we're going to get ready for a throw-in here. And as we are within the pre-season fixtures as well, obviously the Women's Euro is obviously ongoing. I think there's actually a match going on right now, in fact, or will be at 8 PM. I think it's part of Group C, I do believe. The Lioness is playing tomorrow at 5 PM, hoping that we can actually win against the Netherlands, because obviously in the current situation, if we don't win against the Netherlands, the defending Euro champions are out of the tournament. Suffered a loss to France. I'm not going to give my opinions on that in this, because, well, if someone from the FA sees it, I could get in trouble. So I'd rather not. I'm going to be a Jose Mourinho, and I prefer not to speak. Harrowby could have been through there for a chance, but Dunkirk managing to clear that. But it is going to be at the expense of the corner to Harrowby. I have got my sunglasses on as well, but yeah, probably should have took some hay fever medicine because my eye's starting to sting slightly, but we'll roll with it. Now, having said that, I don't know the team sheet. I think I know a few players that are playing just from memory, so I know that we have lost Jack Gurney. I know he has decided to leave the team after all this time, which obviously is understandable. I think there was another player as well, another star player. Obviously our current captain, who is returning obviously from last season, Kamal, is still in the team. And there is a Harrowby player down here. It does look like a head injury, so we might need some extra assistance here. And returning in goal from how many ever seasons ago it was, is Yinka. He is back in goal for Harrowby United, which is lovely to see him back. Seems like the player is up and ready to go again though. Free kick here to Harrowby. Let's see what they can do. Ball comes in and it goes over the goal there. It's going to be a goal kick. if it's me, but they look like different designer footballs than last season. Halfway up the pitch there from the keeper, nicely headed. Tried to flick on the number 10, but not able to, as the number 3 is going to chase that. Can they send it around the keeper? Yes, they do. And that is going to be 1-0 to Harrowby within the first 5 minutes of the match. Number 3 with the goal once it focuses. Lovely goal from him. Sends the keeper, or tries to, skill the keeper. Managing to complete it. As I try and readjust my camera. And just taps it home to make it 1-0 for Harrowby within the first 5 minutes. Lovely stuff. As we get restarted here. We're roughly within the first 5 minutes. It's basically 5 minutes 30 on the clock right now, so pretty much 5:30. Number 11 has some pace on him here. Can Harrowby get a second here in quick succession? He tries to take it back there, but unable to complete it, and it is going to be a goal kick. Taking quick there. Number 8 there tries to find Dunkirk player and does, as they manage to hold off the Harrowby player. Number 3 get back to that. Obviously the goal scorer in the first half. Well, the only goal scorer at the moment. And obviously we are still in the first half. It's been months since I've done commentary, so bear with me while I try and get back into the swing of things. The opposing management there just clarifying something with the linesman. Much needed clearance there from Dunkirk. Can they try and start a counter-attack here? I do apologise about the sun as well. Obviously it is the evening. The sun is going to be low. So I'm going to apologise now in advance if you literally can't see a thing. Or just a lot of light rays on the camera as well, on the picture. I think it's going to be the number 8 taking this free kick. Let's see if they can look for a player into the box. And even with sunglasses, I'm having to cover my eyes. Ball comes in. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. Thought for a second there Yinka might have come out to clinch it with his hands, but decides to stay on his line. Because even if it, goes off anyway, it is his ball. He knows, obviously, how football works. A lot of defenders tend to do that, or a lot of goalkeepers. If it is the opposing team that last got a touch on it, then they do usually just let it go off. And maybe just for security as well, unless a Dunkirk player managed to get a foot on it, but no one did. That's going to be a Dunkirk throw-in. That goes back to the keeper, who's finally going to get another touch on the ball there. Harrowby give that away. Calls for handball there. I don't think it was. It hit his shoulder more than anything. Oh, and that could be a second here. The number 3 with a shot there, but a much needed clearance there from the Dunkirk defender. It is going to be a goal kick though, so maybe just enough pressure there for the number 3 to not get a shot on target. Nice goal kick there down to the left-hand side, but gives it to Harrowby. Can Dunkirk win that back with some great tackling there? And they managed to. A bit of calls there maybe. Nice sliding challenge there from the number 2 to win it back. And it's backwards and forwards in possession, but eventually goes out for a Harrowby throw-in. Seems to be the number 5 taking this. He's going to send that back to the keeper, which I think was the safest option there. And the number 9 was closing that down. Yinka needed to stay composed there. And that's once again going to go back to the keeper, and he catches it. Long throw there. Dunkirk there trying to set up an attack. And there was a bit of contact there, a clash of boots, but some lovely sportsmanship there. That's the type of sportsmanship we like to see in football. Shake hands and help the other player up. Free kick comes into the box there, but a lovely headed away. Nicely headed away. That's going to go to the right-hand side for Dunkirk. Harrowby just trying to keep it in their own half at the moment, managing to just keep it and not give it away. Lead to a goal for Dunkirk. They're only 1-0 up at the moment, but one goal is enough to give them a win going into the season. I think they have 5 more pre-season games after this, or 4 more pre-season games, plus an FA, I think it was an FA Cup extra preliminary round on the 2nd of August, and that is at home. Not too sure if I will be able to make that one or not. I think it was a Saturday, so I should in theory be able to, but we'll have to wait and see. I think their next match is this Saturday. And then I think they have a few weeks break until the end of the month, which they do a few away games, which obviously I won't be able to go to. And then I think it's a Tuesday, it's literally the final Tuesday and Saturday of July. They'll be back here at Dickens Road for 2 final home games. And that's going to go off for a throw in there. That stayed on. It's gone off now. And it is given as a Dunkirk throw in there. I could have argued it was off before that was called. But obviously the linesman does have the perfect view of that, so if he says it's on, I'll go with him on that one. Number 6 there with some pace on him. Tried the through ball for the number 10 there, but the Dunkirk player wins it. And that's going to be picked up by the Harrowby player, but immediately gives it back to the number 2 for Dunkirk. And they do try and start an attack, but a much needed clearance there. But then Dunkirk yet again win it back. Some lovely 1-2 football, which is not 1-2 of the players, it's 1-2 of the teams. And I think that's gone off for a Harrowby throw-in. Then the number 3 chase that. The Dunkirk player just gets there first. A long pass there. Yinka is going to claim that. On his toes. Making sure to come out and claim that. And that's going to go out there. And that's going to go up probably into the stands. Yep. I was expecting it. Yet it still made me jump. Still down the left-hand side for Harrowby with the number 8, knock into the box. But the Dunkirk player gets the header. Still with Harrowby, trying to go down the right-hand side. And tell you what, the number 7 managed to get there, but goes off for a goal kick. But some good football there from Harrowby to keep the ball under pressure and having the pace to beat their respective players to the ball as well. Which pretty much is the philosophy of football. If the other team don't have the ball, they can't score. Now that isn't always necessarily true, because own goals are a thing. But you know what I mean. Usually, the opposing team can't score unless they have the ball. And they have seen a fair share of own goals in my time. One of them being in the Women's Euro, actually, in fact. I think it was in the first match, or the second match, I do believe. I believe it was the hosts, actually themselves, Switzerland, scoring an own goal in that game. You know, about a week ago, last Wednesday, I do believe it was. That goes back to the keeper. And a long kick up the pitch, but Dunkirk win it back. And yeah, the Dunkirk attacker knew that he was going to be in an offside position there. Decided not to come for it. Foul there. I thought the ref might have called for a handball there, but decides not to. 18 minutes into the first half. Dunkirk really struggling to try and find a way past the Harrowby defence at the moment. I think Harrowby have had a new signing within the most recent days, so I assume they will be on the pitch testing their strength. Like I said, no lineups have been posted, so I'm not really too sure who is on the pitch at the moment. Or whether they will come on at half time or whatnot. Free kick to Dunkirk here. Let's see what they can do. Will this be their first chance of the match?
Keegan on the inside! On the inside!
And that was a low cross there, but just to the left of the goal.
Hey! Hey! Sailors down, get on the ball! Then you've given yourself nowhere to go. Ewan, drop in. Dan, get your ass in.
Dunkirk back on the ball, but then once again Harrowby is.
Oh, get some passes in. Get some passes
That
in.
looked offside a little bit, but the linesman hasn't put the flag up. The number 10 though, cutting back inside into the box. Back heels to number 11 into the box, but a Dunkirk player with a much needed clearance there. It's going down the right hand side, which I can't see, as I think someone has decided to start a bonfire. I can smell it. Or just a fire in general. No, it very much smells like a barbecue type, smoke, so that's good. Making me hungry, even though I've literally just had, my tea.
Ewan, stay there, Ewan. Get on the ball, pass, start again if you have to. Get some passes in. Drop.
Harrowby managing to still keep the ball, and they go all the way back to the keeper. Not really too sure that was the smartest decision to make, to be honest, but I'm not a footballer, so I wouldn't know. I mean, it was the safest option, yes, but whether it was the best one, I do not know.
Marshall, come here. All the way.
Well done, Rowan. Stay there, just stop it.
Yeah, I'm hoping by the second half that sun will disappear below the houses, and we should be able to actually see some things.
When you popped it to come out.
Thankfully, the goal has been on the other side of the pitch, so we have been able to see it. As I think we are approaching the halfway point of the first half, which we have literally just passed. Score is 1-0 to Harrowby as it stands.
Harry, just a little one.
Number 10 is running it down the left-hand side here. Dunkirk player wins that back, and that's going to go off for a corner. Number 8 seems to be taking it. Let's see how Harrowby can handle this set piece. Ball comes in, and that is just deflected. Managing to keep it safe, but a jump up there from the number 6 to try and get ahead. And number 4 with a shot there, but blocked. And I think Dunkirk have just been able to survive that attempt. Dunkirk now running it down the pitch, seem to try and make an attempt themselves. Into the box, slight header. Is there a shot there? No, there isn't. And the ref just called for offside. Dunkirk with some well, with some good defending there on the other side of the pitch to shut down that attempt from Harrowby.
Ricky, Kane, on that set piece, one of you's got to go into that. As it's dropped there, one of you's got to go in.
Ah, so that's Kane. Okay.
Don't worry about our part, just go in.
I thought I recognised him. I just couldn't really pinpoint his name. I knew it wasn't Elliot King because I think he too has left the team as well. Offside there. Yeah, I knew it wasn't either Jack Gurney or Elliot King, but I'm fairly sure I've seen him before. It's King, that's it. No, Kane. Oh, I need to get used to these new names. See, that's the thing I don't really like about new seasons, is trying to learn the new players' names. I never even learnt last season, so it's a constant learning curve. Football is, with all of the new signings. And because, they don't stick to the same numbers as well as they do in, EPL or whatnot. I get confused. Knock on there. Number 10, can you get it? Nice punch there. It's still on for an attack, but for some reason, they go back to the keeper. Yeah, you guys can't see anything right now. I'm not even looking at the viewfinder, but I know that you guys can't see anything. Number 14 there was down momentarily, but back up. Goal kick to come. Seems like everyone is coming down the right-hand side here. Yeah, honestly, the players were like some alpacas that I fed a few, weeks ago. Just headed straight towards me. Bit of a takedown there, and the ref does blow for it in favour of Dunkirk. And I think there is going to be a bit of a talking to, maybe even a booking. Well, there's no cards coming out, but it is going to be a telling off. Is there a card? No, there isn't. So basically, if you do that again, you're going in there. Dunkirk free kick here, though. Number 11 knocks it into the box. A header there, but Yinka, not even having to catch it, just takes it down with his feet. Are we going to call that a shot on target? I mean, technically it was on target, but it didn't necessarily look to be a goal. I think we'll mark that one down as a question mark, I think. Even though I'm not the person keeping the stats. Harrowby here, can they look for an attack? With Kane down the left-hand side. Knocks into the box. Can the number 10 get there? No, he can't. And the Dunkirk just clears that. And it will be another corner to Harrowby. Now, Harrowby have looked dangerous in their set pieces. Especially their corners. Obviously, their last one was very close to getting a goal. Let's see if they can replicate that. Number 8 is going to be taking it again. On that favoured... Is he right-footed? Yes. As we are approaching the first third of the match completed. That goes over there. But the first half an hour basically going to be passing in pretty much 10 seconds. I'm just thinking I actually need to conserve my phone battery. Player brought down there and the ref has called for it in favour of Dunkirk. And we have a lot of Harrowby players here. So I am assuming that they are going to do a pretty much 8-player substitution at half time. Oh, we need another ball. I see. So, sometimes, kicking a football sounds like a firework going off. Especially if you aren't expecting it. Or miskick that and Dunkirk win it back. Number 2 on it, tries to find a through ball, but that's going to go to a Harrowby player. I believe that was Kamal. Which, speaking of Kamal, he was obviously in a charity boxing match during the off-season, which I believe he won. So, congratulations to him, and also the money won for charity as well. Only question is he going to retire from boxing with like a winning streak or something? I've known people that have done that, they've just gone into a boxing match, they won the match, they have a 1-0 streak and then they just retire from boxing. I think I've seen a female YouTuber did a challenge on becoming a professional boxer and then just retired from boxing after her win. Dunkirk win that back, and it is through on goal here. But I think that's been tackled away very nicely from Harrowby. Where's the ref to see his hand signals? Goal kick, I do believe. And the opposing management, as you can probably tell if my mic is picking that up, are furious at that decision. I am not complaining though. I mean, I couldn't see it anyway, so I wouldn't even be able to give my view, even if I could. I didn't see it. I have known my footage to actually be used for some, some interesting choices by the ref, which Harrowby have had a fair share of over the past few years. Seems like we are settling down a bit more now though, but here we go though, Harrowby chance, number 10. Oh, and that was very close, just to the left though. It was a low shot though, did beat the keeper if it was more on target. But going back to the thing of what I was saying, like I said, couldn't see it on the other end, so even if the other team were to use it. Not like they would, to be honest. See, the thing is, I don't know if I like or don't like that my footage has been used, you know. You know, because, you know, it's like a sense that, you know, you've done something right, but you also haven't at the same time. I don't know, it's just... I don't mind it though, obviously, you know. If it's part of the job, it's part of the job, isn't it? Yeah, that sun is very low. You basically can't see anything if it's in the corner there. So I'll try and keep you up to date with what's going on. Surprised to see that the grass is actually green though. Obviously, we have had a few heat waves in the UK, and it seems like we've got another one actually being started literally tomorrow as obviously as this match is taking place. Has actually been quite cool for a few days. Yeah, it's going to ramp up. I think it's going to be like 29 degrees or something on Sunday. Yeah, it is not good. It's not going to be the hottest day of the year. The hottest day of the year we had, I think it was a few weeks ago. I think it was actually a week ago on Monday. I think it hit like 31 here in Grantham. I think in some parts of London, I think it went up to like 33.
Keep possession! Keep possession!
And the thing is, though, is that the heat waves have lasted for quite some time, and I think there's been a few risks of droughts in the UK, which you don't really like to hear, to be honest. But there has been risks of that, and I've been seeing some fields, you know, when I've been looking out the window of where we live, and the whole field is just yellow when it's supposed to be green. Throw in to come now, and Dunkirk immediately win that. Some nice blocking there from Harrowby to manage to keep that. And that goes off to the left there. For Harrowby's side at least, obviously off to the right for Dunkirk. Harrowby win that back, number 2 here. Dunkirk win it back momentarily, but they fully win it. Number 2 there, sends it upfield. And that goes off there. Throw in, I think actually to Dunkirk in fact. Actually, I think it might have actually been a foul instead.
Fucking find a blue shirt.
Harrowby, or a Harrowby player there, managing to boot it wide, and this could be through on goal here. He's just been pushed a bit too far wide, but can he get that down the left-hand side? And that's going to go off for what I presume is going to be... Oh wait, no, it didn't actually come off a Dunkirk player, so it is going to be a throw into Harrowby. 5 minutes left roughly, or 6 minutes if you want to be more precise, of regulation time. Obviously, I don't know if we are going to have any additional injury time. I suspect we might have a few. Well, actually, maybe not. I mean, we had a goal, we had one stoppage briefly. Maybe something like 2 minutes or something, to be honest. Not too much.
Keep possession. Yeah, well done. Don't get bored and don't force it. Don't force it. Start again. Keep possession. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Down drop. Give him it, Dan. Give him it. Drop, Dan. Give him it back. Yes, Marcy, have the ball. Same way. Same way, Ricky. Ricky. Don't force it. Don't force it. Well done.
And that goes down the left-hand side to the number 8.
Take that.
Number 11 goes back to the number 8 here. Screaming at his player to do the right thing, and that's gone through there, but Yinka managing to collect it. That could have been a bit more, it could have been a bit, I don't think complicated is the right word, a bit nervy. That's even a word. Nerve-wracking. Just managing to just keep the ball at the moment, Harrowby are. Like I said, I know you guys literally can't see anything in the number 8 there, trying to take it back. It's going back up to Kamal in the middle. Going down the right-hand side here. And they are travelling down the right-hand side here into the box. Can the number 9 get that? No, they can't. And the ref just called for offside anyway. 3.5 minutes left of regulation time. It's still 1-0 to Harrowby.
Just do it. Well done. Dan, get round. High. Keep the ball. Well done. Wide. Good. Off you go, Red.
Down the right hand side again here for Harrowby. With a bit of speed. Bit of Dunkirk player there with a much needed tackle there to win it back. And they do trip over up to the corner flag, but I think all is good. 2.5 minutes to see if Dunkirk can get back into this game and get the equaliser. Or if Harrowby can extend their 1-goal advantage at the moment, make it 2 going into the half-time break. Corner comes in. Oh, and that's a header there. Oh, that actually got very close, to be fair. I think it was actually Kamal that got the header. But just too far over. Have another go, though, from that sort of range, not far off. Harrowby here, though, with the number 10, and he is through on goal with a shot there, and that is in to make it 2-0. And I was saying it. No, you do not need to go whack your drum. Yeah, I was going to zoom in for that, but I'm holding my phone, so I can't really zoom into the player. But yeah, number 10 just finding a breakthrough there, finding a split in the wall, going through, and then just turning it around the goalkeeper. 2-0 to Harrowby, as we are approaching injury time, which might increase that to 3 minutes, I'm pretty sure. I think every goal that's scored, it's about a minute of added injury time. I think with fouls, it's just, how much treatment basically needs to be done. Because I'm fairly sure that there's some things that do require there to be like a certain amount of stoppage time. A goal is instantly an extra minute added or something. I don't fully remember the rule book though, obviously, because Well, I'm not a referee, am I? But usually I can tend to understand where, the stoppages might be. I mean, then again, we have had a lot of stoppages for fouls as well, so maybe like 4 minutes or something of added time.
You can narrow up 10 yards if you want.
It is going to be a throw-in though, but we are approaching the end of that regulation time.
Now you're an outlet, yeah? Now you're an outlet. Marshy, let's go an outlet. Still that. Left side.
Where's that?
Left
That's there.
side. Keep it shifting.
And now stopped my timer
Hold it.
on 45.00.02. I think that's the best time I've ever stopped a clock at 45 minutes dead on. And the ref does actually call the end of the first half there, with Harrowby leading into the half-time break, leading 2-0. Welcome back to the second half of this fixture between Harrowby United and Dunkirk. Just to remind you, even though it was literally a few minutes ago, obviously Harrowby are leading 2-0 at the moment. And we will literally just get a confirmation that the players and management are in the right positions, and we get started with the second half. The sun has set considerably, and I think it's even gone below or gone behind some clouds, so hopefully you should actually see some stuff if the ball goes down the right hand side now with us. And I've of course made sure to set my stopwatch as well. Now I'm kind of thinking if the ref actually does play any injury time, if it is only a pre-season friendly, which could quite possibly be the reason why there wasn't any additional injury time, but who knows. And yeah, you can see things down the right hand side finally. I'll be glad if that hasn't punctured the ball, to be fair. Dunkirk there, now trying to go down the right hand side, but a much needed deflection there for Harrowby, and Harrowby actually win it back. And yeah, I think Harrowby have made quite a few changes at half time, which would make sense. Like I said at the beginning of the first half, they are just trialling things at the moment. And the ref does call for a slight infringement there, but immediately just boots it off the pitch. So it will be a goal kick. And there is actually a very nice breeze now, which is very refreshing. I did bring my jumper expecting me to probably use it, but honestly, I kind of enjoy the cool. I enjoy the cool breeze, especially after the heat wave. So I'm alright actually. That's gone up and high, back down to earth, and two players are on the floor there. And something is going on between the two. I think Kamal was sort of trying to pull the other person down, I think. And I have a feeling there might be possibly a red card or something. I'm not too sure though. Kamal is taking the armband off, so I think he probably knows. I think both players might get a bit of a talking to here. Well, all I can tell you at the moment is that both players have shaked hands. I think it's actually a yellow card to both players, I think, actually. And, or just Kamal, and Kamala's... I thought he was going to be maybe serving a sin bin, but probably not. In an actual match, though, I think that possibly would have been a red card. But we are going to get started with a drop ball here. I think we're actually just trying to decide who actually had the ball. Foul there in favour of Harrowby. Let's see if they can advance further up. Number 17 standing over it. It's delivered into the box, but a Dunkirk player heads that away. And Harrowby already winning it back. Nice 1-2 there. Can they be through on goal with a shot there? Ooh, just to the right of the goal though. Slightly off target, but second half already creating chances. I think Kamal has actually come off the pitch now. I think he's handed over the armband. Not really too sure who to be honest. I'll try and give you an update when I can. I have a feeling it might have gone to Junker actually. Number 5 for Dunkirk takes a throw in there. Oh, and that sun has come back out. Nice punch away there from Yinka. Could have been a bit touchy though. Dunkirk still with the ball right now, but Harrowby, as soon as I say that, back on it. It's like whenever I say that, the other team just manages to get the ball. Yeah, apologies for that sun again. Oh wait, it's actually gone to that player, the armband. Dunkirk win it back. But yeah, the number 5 for Harrowby now taking over the captain's armband. Number 18, that could be through, but the opposing keeper there on his toes, ready to clear that. Yeah, apologies that you literally can't see anything down there now. If anything, that sun is worse for the camera being at that range, because the sun is actually going directly into the lens. Yeah, it didn't go out there. Number 20 tries to find a player down the left-hand side, not able to find them. Number 2 there, still in a bit of a battle with them. I think the number 2 just comes out on top though. Number 12 now, trying to set up an attack, and they do so. Calls for a foul there, and the ref does call for it. Wasn't a foul, it was a throw-in, my bad. That goes back to the keeper. Gives it straight to a Dunkirk player there with a shot there, but a good save from the keeper to keep it still at 2-0. That's really the first piece of football that is... What's the word? Not caution. What's the... Made Yinka have to react. What's the word? Worry? I don't even know. And rightfully so, I mean, it was his own mistake that basically led up to that attack, so on it when he needed to be. Still with Dunkirk though, number 10 running down the right hand side. Looking to the box, but Yinka managing to pick that one up. Goes to the left hand side here, or the right hand side for Harrowby. Left side for us as we are looking at it. Honestly, sometimes when I do football, it's like I'm trying to do cha-cha slide. You know, constantly going to the left. Take it back now, Young. One hop this time to head of the ball. Still going down the right hand side. Challenge there. And it will be a free kick in favour of Harrowby. To be fair, that is where it was. Down the right hand side, and that's going, you know, that was cleared away. It's still going to be a Harrowby throw in. I'll try and keep you up to date with what's going on. It's coming back this way with Harrowby. You can just about see what's going on. I think the sun is starting to go in again. I think it's going to be a corner for Harrowby here, judging by how the players are positioning themselves. So let's see if they can convert and get a third here. That sun is really low. Although I do have sunglasses, it doesn't really stop the actual sun entering our eyes. The header there, not too far away though. Just above by a few inches.
Lock on! Lock on! Issa! No more! Issa! Hold!
Back to where you can see it. Is that going to roll off? It had to be kept on, you know, as late as possible. That did come off the Dunkirk player to be... From my angle, that did come off the Dunkirk player, but to be fair, he was tackled down, and I think the ref has actually given it as a foul, so fair enough. At first I thought he did, you know, have it as a throw-in, and was pointing in the direction that was in favour of Dunkirk, but I didn't realise that he gave it as a foul. Makes sense now. The cross will come in. Yinka managing to just pick that one up. Tries to send an attack upfield. Number 16 on it right now. Tries to turn the defender. There's some good tackling there from Dunkirk to win it back. But it's deflected off for a Dunkirk throw-in. About 13 minutes into the second half here. I think Dunkirk here are going to be making a substitution, the number 20 coming on. The number 8 coming off. And a good tackle there from Harrowby to keep that, or well, mainly to clear it, not keep it, because by doing that they have just given it away again. Although I think it has actually gone in favour of Harrowby. Calls there that the ball went off. And I don't think there's any question about that one. That one definitely did go off. Number 5 taking the throw in there, going down the right-hand side. That's coming straight for us. Still remember all those seasons ago where I had to bring out my school era of goalkeeping skills with one of the balls being straight, being hit straight at me. Can't even remember which season it was and stuff. I remember it though. You can see down that side now as the sun has gone behind some trees. Creating a nice dusk sort of effect there. Sort of like the scene that you'll see in Star Wars on Tatooine. Anyone who's watched Star Wars knows exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, it's tricky to explain. The opposing keeper there coming out to collect that one. Sends it out. Finds a Dunkirk player. And that's gone through there for Dunkirk. Can they get at least one back? No, they can't. Harrowby survived that one. Number 19 will collect that. A nice passing there from Harrowby to get out of that danger. Number 12 now down the right hand side, brings it back. Dunkirk then managed to intercept that, the number 11. Back with it, sends it down the right hand side. That does seem to be where Dunkirk are strong. Back to another Dunkirk player, but Harrowby managing to tackle that when it's required. And Harrowby managing to keep that one. I think one of the Dunkirk players is injured. Offside there on the Harrowby attacker. And I think there is going to be a substitution for Harrowby as well. The number 15 is going to be coming on. And it was the number 6 coming off as well. It was a pretty dangerous ball into the box there, but nothing was made of it. Goal kick. You know what? The sunglasses are coming off. Just making sure that they don't get affected by my audio setup, as I like to call it. I just hope this idea actually works, though. I mean, my camcorder audio is fine, but sometimes, basically, my camcorder splits the clips, like roughly every 10 minutes, and it can sometimes cause the audio to move out of sync. So hopefully, if I can like record the audio in one long file, then hopefully it should be fine. And there is a free kick here in a pretty dangerous area.
Issa, get in the wall. Issa, get in the wall. Dan, come out. Dan, get out. Marty, stay in.
Let's get a better view of this free kick, shall we? And that's saved by the keeper. Nicely done. Back in play. Back into the box. Oh, a slight touch there, but just over the goal. Some nice football there from Dunkirk, though. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that was offside. I was expecting the flag to go up there. Another substitution here for Harrowby. There is a no number coming on. That's interesting. The no number player. In my opinion, best player on the pitch. They're that incognito. I have a feeling that was the number 20 that came off, if my memory is correct, but it could be wrong. That was a handball. Even I saw that. Even I saw that, clear as day. I've trained my eyes. They're going to go short to the number 20. No, they go long. Number 15 there trying to defend that. Dunkirk still managed to get the final kick into the box though. Oh, it wasn't the number 20 because the number 20 is still on. Okay, I don't know what number it was that came off then. Foul there. Dunkirk with a substitution here now. Number 17 coming on. I kind of like the number design of the other team, to be fair. It's like in lines rather than actual numbered font. It's quite funky, but I like it. I like it. It's the right word, innovative. Like creative. Harrowby back on the ball there. Tried to find the no number shirt, but it's deflected from a Dunkirk player. Harrowby throw in. Another substitution for Dunkirk here. Number 9 is going to be coming on. Replacing, I'll tell you in a minute, the number 14.
Yeah, but if you fix it on, you got fucking nowhere near it.
Nicely tackled there. Still going to be a Dunkirk throw in here, but it slows the play down. Allows the players to reposition themselves a little bit. And that is sent away there, but the ref has called for an earlier foul. Grabbing, I think he was indicating to. See, I know some of the symbols of the referee, but I don't know all of them. Ball comes in, but a nice catch there from Yinka. Very agile goalkeeper, always there when needed. And a nice pick up there from the keeper. Into the 71st minute. So I missed the 60 mark. I apologise. Only about 19, 18 minutes still left to play. No goals scored. Only the 2 goals in the first half. Few chances though. That was offside, yeah. Again, expecting that flag to come up. Not where the offside was, to be fair, but okay. Challenge there. With the ref signalling that he got the ball. And another offside. I think that's like the 5th offside for Dunkirk now. Yeah, that's something that I've been loving and hating in the Euros. I think out of every single full match that I've actually watched, every time there was a goal, there was a check for offside. Every time. Nice kicked clearance there from Yinka. Like I said, very agile keeper, always there when needed, in all aspects. Number 15 there, goes back to the keeper. Trying to find no number, but it's intercepted in the process. Dunkirk back on the ball and back with Harrowby, as it should be, because apparently that's what happens every time I say Dunkirk on the ball. Number 17 winning it back, goes to the number 12 with a shot there, deflected. No number, crossed into the box. Shot there from the number 18, but once again blocked. And it is going to be sent off for a corner. Got a bit touchy in that box, but Dunkirk managing to remain composed and not let any shot find its way towards the keeper. Corner kick comes in, finds no number with a header, punched away from the keeper, still not away though. Number 20 with a shot, nice block. Number 14 is brought down there, the ref doesn't call for it. And the number 10 has found some space here, and he's through. Can he find a shot? On the right foot. He goes back to the number 11, and Harrowby just immediately winning that back. No number on the ball right now.
No numbers, Bomber.
It's who? Bomber. Tom Harris. Oh yeah, funny story about that. I went to the during the season break. I went to the International Bomber Command Centre near Lincoln, and I know why he's called Bomber now. I mean, I had a vague, memory of why he's called that anyway, but yeah, but going to that museum really showed me why he was called, why he's called Bomber. Didn't realise that. Also, I should mention the second player that scored our goal in the first half. It was Harry Alcock as well, or nicknamed Harry All Goals, because it seems like that's what he does. Let's have a quick time check, shall we? According to this, we only have about 15 or so minutes left to play. If you want to be more specific, it's going to be 12 minutes in literally a few seconds. Harrowby still on course to win this pre-season match, which is actually going to be their first pre-season win anyways. They did lose, I think it was 3-0 on last Saturday. Like I said, unfortunately I wasn't able to... Oh, and it's 3-0 as I say that! It was a 3-0 defeat on Saturday. It looks to be a 3-0 victory today. Number 14 with the goal. Bit of a long shot as well. Nice shot there to the bottom right. Past the keeper. That's ironic, isn't it? I was talking about the other team getting a 3-goal, 3-goal win, and then Harrowby then make it 3-0. It's like they're hearing me. But I think last season it's pretty much been the complete opposite. Every time I've not been here with the camera, they've won every game. That's not strictly true, but you know what I mean. But I do remember that I was a whirlwind of bad luck when it came to Harrowby matches back in the day. And then literally a couple of seasons ago, they got promoted. to the Premier Division North, I think it was, after being in Division 1.
Get the ball. Harvey option. Derek option. Come away. Good. Issa, can you? Don't knock yourself out.
Number 5 is injured there. Ref is playing on at the moment though, but I think he's going to finally call for the injured player. He is moving. And we do have 10 minutes now left to play. Slowly getting back up from the number 5. It did look like that he did take a bit of a nasty hit to the stomach area, so maybe just a bit winded at the moment. Completely understand. I get it when I just get out of bed. It's not really the same though, is it? Ball into the box there, but cleared away. That was offside, yeah. You can't chase that one, unfortunately. Yes, that was offside. Is Jimmy trying to argue that that was on? Oh yeah, I can see where the barbecue is. Although that actually looks like a proper wood, fire-ish, so... Well, I hope so. I hope it's not a proper fire. See, that's the thing sometimes, you don't know if it's an actual fire or if it is just a wood fire. People can sometimes tell with, like, the smoke colour. Oh, don't own goal that, Yinka. I've given you so much praise through the match. There's no need to own goal it now. Yeah, it's a grey smoke, which I think just signifies that it's a wood one. If it was a proper fire, then I think it's just literal black. But yeah, that one's more of a grey one. It's already like not there anymore, so controlled fire. Also, the floodlights have come on as well. Thought I would mention that as well. Well, number 10 there could be through there, but a much needed tackle there from the number 18. Still on the right hand side for Harrowby. 7 minutes or so still to play. And obviously, if we are judging off what happened in the first half, no injury time. I think that is pretty much going to be the same in the second half as well. Not really been much action in terms of goals in the second half. Obviously, only that one from it's the number 14, I think it was. Just earlier on. And I wouldn't, mind saying that, a few good saves as well from either team. Some pressurised moments. But in terms of goals and stuff, and stoppages and, for fouls, not really that many that we've had. It's a barbecue. It was a barbecue fire. It's weird, I can smell the burger. I can smell the burger. Why are they teasing me like that? Oh, she had a Big Mac yesterday as well. Honestly, it literally reminds me of when I used to go to my grand's and, used to have a barbecue there. Even though I didn't really like barbecue, meat and stuff. It's the smell really more than anything, though, that it brings back memories. Even if you don't like it, it just brings back memories. I mean, I still had them. I mean, I'm not saying it was bad or anything. It's just not the sort of meat that I would probably get on a daily basis. Obviously, I know, that's what barbecue meat is supposed to be. But yeah. I think I used to be more of a hot dog person and then switched to being a burger person. Yeah, that was a handball. Even I saw that. Anyway, I think I started saying a sentence about 4 minutes ago and never finished it. Obviously, judging off the first half, the ref did. Oh wait, no, I did finish it, I think. Obviously, the ref didn't allow any injury time at the end of the first half. I wonder if he will do the same for the second half. Yeah, about 5/4 minutes still left to play of this second half. Harrowby comfortably ahead at the moment, 3-0. Dunkirk, have had their share of chances, but not really tested the keeper. That's what I just need to think of a different sentence to say, and then I know the word. Yeah, not really tested Yinker all that much. Only had to pull off that one really good save, but he has made a few good choices as well, being agile of jumping up for the ball and running out to get it. I'm not just saying having a good saving highlight is bad. Honestly, I think just being in between the sticks is just much, it's just pride in itself, to be honest. I mean, it's not, you need to be very brave as a keeper, just standing in a place where the opposing team are going to be shooting at you as hard as they possibly can. Oh, keeper spilled that, and he couldn't pick it up again, but he managed to clear it. 3 minutes still left of regulation time. So basically, if Dunkirk can get a goal every minute, then they might be able to at least claw back an equaliser. But, it only takes a few seconds to score a goal, so anything can still happen. Number 14 obviously scored the third goal. Sends it to the number 16, which I believe is Lord. And he has tried to go into the box there, had a shot, but it was blocked. And it's going to be another corner. Oh wait, no, it's number 17 that's Lord, isn't it? Yeah, never mind. Ignore me. Number 10's through here, but easily gave it away. Still with Dunkirk though. Can they get a goal in the dying members? Embers, not members. No, just over. That's probably their one and only chance, to be honest. We still have about a minute still left. One minute left and Harrowby can clinch a 3-0 victory. I know I'm saying it like it's a tournament final. It is only pre-season. But I think it's nice in life to, celebrate your, any victories that you get. And, first pre-season, or, first win of the new season, I guess. I know it's pre-season technically, but, yeah. You can kind of see where I'm coming from, I think. Literally 20 seconds. So I think this might be the final kick of the game, depending if the referee plays by the same rules as he did in the first. And the whistle is going to be blown there to bring this contest to an end. And Harrowby, I was going to say get the 3 points, but they don't get points in pre-season, but do get a 3-goal advantage for a 3-0 victory at home against Dunkirk FC.